high up in the Alpine of the San Juan Mountains is where I truly knew that this place was my home. My wife and I have lived in Pagosa Springs, Colorado for the last 5+ years, and we really have loved it. However, there were some circumstances beyond our control that made us start to question if this is truly where we were going to be able to make our home. And so in December of 2023, we made a difficult decision to move away. We moved away from this life that we built, from the home that we own, and from everything that we really knew and loved. And we got packed up and we moved down to Tucson, Arizona, where we thought we were going to be able to make the life that we wanted. We were tired of not having any, grocery stores nearby, any restaurants, any basic services. We were excited to have, running water at our house. Where we had lived, to have running water, I literally had to haul it to my house in the bed of our pickup truck. And just everyday life was hard. And I didn't want everyday life to be hard. Well, now we're back. We lived in Tucson for just about 8 months. We also couldn't make it work there. And we decided, you know what? We are going to go back to our little home in the mountains. And so now we're back here in the San Juan Mountains of southwest Colorado. And I'm glad that we have some perspective, because these mountains are truly the most beautiful place that I've ever been. It's where I feel safe, I feel home, I feel inspired all the time. I love just to, even if I am just sitting out on the tundra and looking out at, distant peaks and lakes, it fills my heart with joy. So, on today's adventure, I'm going to take you on one of my favorite hikes to do along the Colorado Trail. You're above 12,000 feet pretty much the whole time. You have incredible views. It just is absolutely breathtaking. Many years ago, we did a backpacking trip where we got to see all of this. We backpacked about 40 miles from Lake City over to Silverton, and it truly was spectacular. So I've been sharing some cinematic shots with you to start off this YouTube video. This was all shot on my Blackmagic cinema camera, so I hope that you've enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed filming it. It's beautiful. If you like my videos, please give me a like, give me a subscribe. It'll really help to grow this channel. I'd love to bring you more adventure videos, so if you subscribe, then that means that you like it, and I will get some more videos out to you. So thank you all so much for watching these videos, and come along for this beautiful journey in the high alpine of southwest Colorado.
Right, well, good morning.
We are officially at the start of our hike, and I do just need to say that if you happen to watch my wife's retelling of this adventure, there's a little detail about the truck and crossing a creek that may or may not have been too deep. Just know that I'm in the right here. Nothing happened, and it was fine.
Wow. I don't think it was.
Yeah, well, we're here and we're hiking, so we gotta head way up that way. So here we go. All right, the sign means up, up and away. All right, well, I am pleased to report that I figured out the issue with my capture clip, and this is interesting. I'm wondering, because I'm using my wife's, I'm wondering if we got a different version or if I just never noticed, but there's a little lock on the knob, and I had it rotated the wrong way so it wouldn't come out. So that is good to know. Now I can continue to capture these absolutely epic views like those. Whew. All right, so we've done 0.9 miles and we've gained 700 feet. We'll keep climbing for a while up through the subalpine and into the alpine, where should level off a little bit and provide some of the best views, in my opinion, in the whole state. And that's saying a lot. There she goes. All right, we're starting to hike out into the sun. Oh man, get a load of the views behind me. See, that's the thing, the climbing is difficult, but without the climbing, you wouldn't have the views like this. So, it's a good trade-off. Then you get to eat snacks too. Oh man. Alright, that's what we're leaving behind. Let's take a closer look at this stream. Yes. Whew. Oh yeah. Amazing. Truly one of my favorite things of all time, being able to just drink from these streams, carry a filter, and you've got unlimited water. Really helps to have long days out in the mountains when you don't have to carry 4 liters of water. Usually in the summer I just am filling up at every stream crossing I get to, and that's good enough. All right. Beautiful. It's just steaming. How about that? So the fun thing about hiking in Colorado is that you're frequently playing this game called stump, bear, or rock. What do you think this one is? Because it looks like it could be any number of those things. We keep hiking towards it and it hasn't moved, so probably not a bear. I'm gonna guess that it's a rock. Okay, so can confirm it was in fact a rock. Damn. All right, so that's the view looking back down the trail towards where we came from. Loving it. And then this is the way that we're heading. So it's gonna climb up that muddy double track, kind of go around the mountain, and then it's gonna weave up to that saddle right there, and then go up. Here we go. All right. We have made it onto the Colorado Trail. God, so beautiful. Okay, so the trail goes basically all the way up that mountain, and there are some folks on it right now. I don't know if you can see them, but yeah, that's where we go. You can see the trail winds up the mountain, but that's the last of the climbing, and it's just so beautiful out here today. And there's paintbrush absolutely everywhere, and I will be capturing that on our way back down. This is definitely like one of the prettiest stretches of trail that I've been on in Colorado. That's for sure. Just endless wildflowers and mountain views. The flower situation is unbelievable. We're just taking a moment before this climb to take it all in. Unreal. Nice to be able to kneel down compared to Arizona. She's getting the shot.
Oh, you haven't been talking to me this whole time.
Once we get up here, it's all wildflowers on the side of the mountain. I'm excited to get up there. Been climbing. The views. This might be like the prettiest stretch of 2 miles I think I've ever done in my life. It's just never-ending views and flowers. I may have said that before. God. And then, as we get a little higher, there will be mountains poking out from behind that ridge line. Look a little stormy out there. Okay, so this is the way we're going. I am completely whooped. It's a lot of elevation gain, and we're definitely well above 11,000 feet. We may be approaching 12. I'm not entirely sure. Funny thing, being in Arizona for not so long, almost 10 months, but pretty much all your hiking you don't have any shade. You're just in cactus. But here, you don't have any shade because you are really, really high in altitude above tree line. Man, so I believe way out there, that guy is going to be Hunchback Mountain and Hunchback Pass. That's where the CDT goes. Oh, just starting to get a glimpse of more mountains popping up over that ridge line. And I think we may be in for a bit of a storm today. There they are, my all-time favorite mountains. You can see them coming up out of the ridge there. The view will keep getting better. Woo! Man. If I look exhausted, it's because I am. Gained 1,700 feet so far. About 300 left to go. And then it will be time to eat, which really does motivate me quite a lot. And storm clouds. Okay, signing off. Is that epic or what? Well, it is. Whew. There's those guys again. Alright, we're gonna keep hiking this way. We're not gonna go much further before we get to a stopping point, which is good, because I am beat. I'm excited to eat my Costco imitation kind bars. Beautiful. Hopefully we beat the weather today. All right, really making our way now. Now we got some downhill for the first time today. Oh, I'm so out of breath. Dear God. I'm gonna grab a photo too. Wow, this spot right here. Pretty incredible. I'm a little surprised given how wet everything is. The water's not really running here. Oh, yeah. So this spot that we are walking towards, actually, or walking through, several years ago, I camped with my brother. There's a little lake over that way at the edge of these willows, and we camped there. That was his first real backpacking trip, and he got to do it here. He is spoiled. So I had to stop quickly because this is hands down the most rhodiola that I have ever seen. And it just goes and goes and goes. There's so much of it. Everywhere. What? All right, we made it to our halfway point for the day where we're going to get turned around. So she's gonna look for some pika. I am gonna devour some snacks. And I did bring my Blackmagic camera up here, so I'm gonna take some pretty epic footage. And that might be the end of the video here, because we're gonna have some rain when we come back. So enjoy the footage.